Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a mystery that has haunted me for years, a story so bizarre, so chilling, it practically defies explanation. If you're into true crime, unexplained phenomena, or just love a good puzzle, you are in for a ride. We're talking about the infamous Dyatlov Pass incident. Imagine this, it's 1959. 9 incredibly experienced hikers set off into the remote, icy wilderness of the Ural Mountains in Russia. They were tough, well-prepared, and knew what they were doing, but they never came back. What happened next has baffled investigators, scientists, and armchair detectives for decades, making it one of the most tragic and utterly perplexing unsolved mysteries of the 20th century. When I first stumbled upon this case, I went down a serious rabbit hole. I devoured official reports, pored over chilling witness testimonies, scrutinized eerie photographs, and even delved into modern forensic analyses and reconstructions. And let me tell you, the more I learned, the more unsettling it became. The details are like something out of a horror movie. Their tent was discovered, abandoned, cut open from the asterisk inside asterisk, as if they'd fled in a sheer, unholy panic, their bodies scattered across the desolate, snow-covered landscape. Some had severe internal injuries, but no external wounds to explain them. Others were partially undressed, exposed to absolutely freezing temperatures. And get this, some even showed traces of unusual radiation. Radiation! It just adds another layer to an already incomprehensible puzzle. So many questions immediately flood your mind, right? Why would experienced hikers in the dead of night abandon their shelter, leaving behind essential gear like shoes, equipment, and warm clothing? What could possibly have triggered such an extreme, desperate flight? Did they hear a terrifying noise? See an unknown figure lurking in the shadows? Or perhaps encounter a sudden, cataclysmic natural phenomenon that sent them spiraling into pure panic? The deeper you dig, the more you can almost feel the overwhelming sense of confusion and primal fear that must have gripped them in those final, desperate moments. It's truly heartbreaking to consider. Of course, with a mystery this profound, theories abound. One of the most popular is the avalanche theory, suggesting they were forced to flee a sudden snowslide. But here's the thing, the terrain doesn't fully support it, and those bizarre injuries, they don't quite fit the typical avalanche profile. Then there's the idea of powerful katabatic winds, those extreme downhill gusts, disorienting them, leading to hypothermia and irrational behavior. And what about the more outlandish ideas? Some propose secret military experiments, which could explain the radiation and those incredibly strange injuries. Others even venture into paranormal or extraterrestrial territory, though, to be clear, there's absolutely no concrete evidence for that. The frustrating part is that each theory seems to explain some asterisk parts of the story, but none, not a single one, accounts for all the anomalies. It's like trying to put together a puzzle with missing pieces. As I try to imagine their final hours, my mind paints a vivid, terrifying picture. Snow blinding their vision, relentless wind cutting right through their clothing, an oppressive darkness engulfing the vast, unforgiving mountains, and sheer panic dictating every single decision. Some bodies were found relatively close to a small forest, suggesting they desperately sought some form of shelter. Others were much farther away, their positions hinting at extreme disorientation or a sudden desperate flight. It's a scene that evokes both immense tragedy and the terrifying, humbling unpredictability of nature at its most extreme. You can almost feel the chill and the fear. The search for these missing hikers was incredibly intense, but absolutely fraught with difficulty. Rescue teams bravely combed those snow-covered mountains in the harshest winter conditions imaginable. Despite their heroic efforts, the full story, the complete truth, remains stubbornly elusive. Even modern investigations with all their advanced tools, analyzing footprints, snow patterns, and those perplexing injuries, seem to deepen the mystery rather than offer clear answers. Every new discovery feels like it just adds another layer to an already impenetrable enigma. What truly makes the Dyatlov Pass incident so compelling, so enduringly captivating, is this constant, agonizing tension between what we think we know, and what remains utterly unknowable. Each theory offers a tantalizing glimpse, explaining a fragment of the incident, but none, absolutely none, fully accounts for everything the tent being slashed from within, those severe internal injuries without external trauma, the partial undressing, the radiation traces, and all the other deeply strange details. The mystery isn't just layered. It's intricately woven, complex, and profoundly haunting. Reflecting on this case, I can't help but feel the crushing weight of the hikers' isolation and their palpable fear. The mountains vast and indifferent. The snow relentless and unforgiving. The night an endless, terrifying void. Fear, confusion, and that primal instinct to survive must have dictated their every desperate action. This story is a stark, grim reminder of just how vulnerable we humans are when we're confronted with the raw extremes of nature and the terrifying vastness of the unknown. It's a humbling thought, isn't it? Even today, decades later, the Dyatlov Pass incident continues to utterly fascinate scientists, historians, and mystery enthusiasts worldwide. New technologies like satellite imagery, sophisticated forensic reconstructions, and detailed terrain simulations are providing fresh insights. Yet despite all this, a complete definitive explanation remains just out of reach. It makes you wonder, some questions may simply never be answered, no matter how hard we search. Ultimately, the Dyatlov Pass isn't just a tragic event. It's a profound lesson. It teaches us about the very limits of human understanding, the sheer unpredictability of nature, and the enduring, powerful allure of the unknown. Perhaps the full, unvarnished truth will never truly emerge, but the mystery itself continues to captivate the imagination of anyone brave enough to confront it. The case of Dyatlov Pass serves as a powerful reminder that some forces, some events, are simply beyond our current comprehension. Even with all our modern science and incredible technology, there are still events that defy logical explanation, leaving us to ponder the unknown and to accept that some mysteries truly may remain unsolved forever. What are your thoughts on Dyatlov Pass? Have you heard any theories that really resonate with you? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this deep dive as fascinating as I did, please hit that like button, subscribe for more mysteries and true crime content, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.